In my dark with your bitter.
I'm nobody.
Hi, I'm Dolly Sen. I'm 34, I live in London, and I have schizophrenia and manic depression. My first psychotic experience, I was 14, and I just heard a different voice coming out of the radio. I know you, Dolly. I know your thoughts. And I switched the radio off, but I could still hear this voice. Very quickly, I became quite withdrawn and scared and anxious, and then I became paranoid, and the voices just got worse and worse. I just remember waking every day wishing I was dead and using alcohol and drugs to cope with that fear and the deadness I was feeling inside. Often, it's the only thing between you and impossibility. No drink, no woman's love, no wealth can match it. Nothing can save you except writing. When I read Writing by Bukowski, I can identify with his belief that writing has saved him, and I think it did the same for me. When he was really hungover or really sick or hadn't eaten for days and days, he would still write because it's necessary for him. It's like, you know, breathing or eating, you have to write, and I feel I have to write, you know, otherwise I just kind of wither like a flower. It keeps the walls from falling, the hordes from closing in. It blasts the darkness. Writing's like throwing 1,000 stars into the darkness, you know, your life becomes illumined. Writing is the ultimate psychiatrist, the kindliest god of all the gods. Writing stalks death. The voices I hear now are quite neutral, and they just comment on the things I do. And one is I call the poet, and you know, and I'm too lazy to write. I let the voice write. It feels like it's outside of my head, but when I'm well, I understand that it comes from me. There is a point in time I'm going to stop writing about madness and maybe write about some normal people if they're interesting enough, which I don't think they are.
You can talk about your favourite poetry on the Mad for Arts website. Log on to www.madforarts.org.